What's good, sports gamers, and today I'll be going over with you a few tips on how to lock down post-ups and the paint period in NBA 2K20. So alright, let's get it. First off, we're going to start with post-ups, and to defend them, you want to be in a proper stance to defend against it. And it's the same as you do to defend around the perimeter, and it starts with holding the left trigger on your controller. This keeps you facing forward at all times and gives you some sort of structure or base. And being in a defensive stance puts you in position to avoid getting posted up far away from the basket, which you want to avoid. As soon as I see my opponent try to post me up from the free throw line, since I'm holding the left trigger, I simply back up a bit and meet him wherever he ends up spinning to. If I wasn't holding the left trigger, I'm running upright and can easily fly by trying to do that. But that's just the benefit of holding the left trigger, not the reason you do it, of course. Now, to avoid getting aggressive, back down until you're basically under the basket. While holding left trigger, once you notice them trying to do it, flick the left stick into the ball handler as soon as they begin to push you, to negate it as much as the player's strength allows you to. You see the first push, I go flying. But once I start pushing back, I'm still moving a bit, but it isn't as crazy because he had a significant strength advantage over JaMychal Green to begin with. Because if you don't push back, the big will just debo you right under the hoop. And why I say only push back once you notice him attempt to back down is if you're holding the left stick into the post-up guy 24/7, he can easily get you leaning the wrong way and get an easy basket. Now, to defend the pesky baseline spin, it's most important to keep yourself between the ball handler and the hoop as they try to spin around you. So that means aim the left stick where they're going, not where they are at. They spin baseline, you want to aim the left stick up to keep yourself between both. They spin towards the paint, you aim it down. And if you successfully keep yourself between the ball and the hoop, if they try to shoot while spinning, hoping they get a layup or dunk or something, you will stonewall them, forcing them into a low percentage shot. Now, if they didn't immediately go up after they take their second dribble after the spin, assess the situation. Are you still in position where you feel you're directly in front of them? Good. Then that is when you want to hold the right stick up to be ready for a pump fake or shot attempt. And because of your guy not jumping early, it forces the opponent into a bad shot if they take it or pass the ball back out. Now, if you feel they have a smidge of space to put up a shot, this goes for spins and drop steps. This is when you want to let go of the left trigger and now hold the right trigger, which is turbo, to quickly get back in front of them, and then hold the right stick up to prepare for an imminent shot. So you're basically going for broke just to get back in front of them so they don't have an easy shot at the hoop. Now, the only time you want to test your luck with a block is when you're certain the ball handler has left the ground and you are in good position to defend it. Not on the side of the defender or behind him, or else you will get a foul. Now, this takes practice to get used to. I know the first two guys you see here, their meter is on, so it's easy to jump. But you simply have to be quick enough to notice when the opponent leaves his feet for you to then jump. Even though they're going up before you, you will still be able to get up in time and punch their shot. Now, in general, when defending the paint in non-post-up situations, you have to take control of it's usually the center, as fast as possible, to avoid cheap fouls as they bum rush the ball handler way too far from the hoop. Because majority of bigs' foul tendencies are super high if you like the computer controller, so you're constantly fighting against that. Now, we can take this further. You just gave up penetration and your opponent has a 2-on-1. What do? Since we immediately click on you, always want to put yourself in between the ball handler and the closest guy to the basket. So you're not charging the ball handler and giving them an easy pass to the other guy. You want to make the ball handler's job as tough as possible, considering they do have a numbers advantage. If they pull up for a jumper, that's fine. You'll take that all day. If you cause the ball handler to be indecisive and force a miss, that's great. That's the best possible outcome outside of a turnover. Defending the paint and forcing the offense consistently into low percentage shots is the key to winning games in NBA 2K20. And I hope with this video I was able to help you improve on that. And if you liked the vid, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And once you're with us, hit that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss anything we put out. I'm Chris. Thank you all for watching, and be good, y'all.